Harvey Miller, do you ever answer your phone? I've finished editing the introduction to the Bowman Carson piece you sent me. It's good, but I think we can do better. Alex Dubois has claimed that he wasn't at the facility the time that they say he set off the explosion. He also says the phone records from the night prove it. Apparently, Detective Holden has them. Anyway, your first meeting is tomorrow. Find out everything you can. The phone records are a good start, but I have a feeling there's a bigger story here. Anyway, get some sleep, and I'll be in touch tomorrow.
One new message. Message 1.
Harvey Miller, do you ever answer your phone? I've finished editing the introduction to the Bowman Carson piece you sent me. It's good, but I think we can do better. Alex Dubois has claimed that he wasn't at the facility the time that they say he set off the explosion. He also says the phone records from the night prove it. Apparently, Detective Holden has them. Anyway, your first meeting is tomorrow. Find out everything you can. The phone records are a good start, but I have a feeling there's a bigger story here. Anyway, get some sleep, and I'll be in touch tomorrow.
End of messages. You have one new message. Message 1.
Harvey Miller, do you ever answer your phone? I've finished editing the introduction to the Bowman Carson piece you sent me. It's good, but I think we can do better. Alex Dubois has claimed that he wasn't at the facility the time that they say he set off the explosion. He also says the phone records from the night prove it. Apparently, Detective Holden has them. Anyway, your first meeting is tomorrow. Find out everything you can. The phone records are a good start, but I have a feeling there's a bigger story here. Anyway, get some sleep, and I'll be in touch tomorrow.
End of messages.
Harvey, your first meeting is with Carla Berman. Get there an hour early so you have time to look around and gather questions for your meeting. Follow any leads you can for the Miller report. Good luck and don't trust anyone.
I am your father.
No, it's not true. It's impossible.
Mr. Bond, we meet again. This time you won't defeat me. I'll kill you before you can escape. There's no way I'll get caught while monologuing. I make an awesome movie villain. Well, I don't see anyone else here, so you must be talking to me. Which one of you is Brian? I'm Brian. No, I'm Brian. I'm Brian, and so's my wife. No, I'm Brian. I love that movie. Of all the gin joints in all the towns. Oh, jeez. Mr. Miller, is it? We weren't expecting you for another 20 minutes. Not a problem at all. Welcome to Bowman Carson. My name's Steve Crow. Apologies for the protesting outside. I hope it wasn't too hard to get through them. If you don't mind, can you place your briefcase down on the conveyor belt there so I can check it for you? Okay, great. I just need to check through it. Sorry about this. Second. Right, this all seems to be in order. Here's your ID badge. If you could just follow me to the security desk.
want to try swiping your keycard?
It's on the right side of the door. Great. Oh, there's no other land for me. Damn it, he's got that song stuck in my head.
Ah, Mr. Miller. We didn't expect you so early. Let me just print your agenda. Give me a second. Your first is... speak of the devil. Carla. This is Mr. Miller from the Turing Post. You have a meeting today, I believe.
Yes, of course. A pleasure to meet you, Mr. Miller. Is it that time already?
No. Mr. Miller is just fashionably early.
Good. For a moment I thought I was running behind. I'll be ready in my office for our meeting as scheduled. I have to run, I'm afraid, but we'll speak soon. Thank you, Dan.
Righty-o, Carla. Right, here's your agenda. Great. Why don't you read that over and put it in your briefcase for safekeeping? I suppose that's everything from me. If you need anything further, you know where I am.
What are you up to, anyway? Had a busy day? Oh, it's stupid.
Really? I don't know what it's about. Just curious or something?
Only if you're flipping psycho. Honestly, it's getting to be a joke. Basically, my password is written on one of the items on my desk. Nobody would know that, though, if everyone would just stop talking about it.
Oh, I see. What's the password?
I'm not telling you, dummy.
Hey.
Anyway, what are you up to tonight? Are you coming to the pub with us?
Maybe. I can't really afford it till payday, so...
Oh, come on. I'll sort you out.
Sort me out? Like, beat me up?
No, like, buy you a pint.
Hi, Mr. Miller.
Hello, Harvey. I'm not ready for our meeting yet, Mr. Miller. Can you come back later? Is it time for me meeting you? Oh no, I've got some time.
Steve, there's been an alarm set off. Can you go check it out?
What? An alarm? Seriously?
Access denied.
All right, Steve.
Hey, Mr. Miller, an alarm was set off earlier on. I know you probably had nothing to do with it, but just remember to stay in the allocated areas to avoid trouble.
Code accepted. Access granted.
Hi, Chance. No, I've got too much going on. Sure. Well, the new ink arrived yesterday, but it was late, so I've had to start the new posters today. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm sure he will. Well, you can come over and take a look if you don't trust me. Maybe I can come over and check your codes at the same time. Yeah, all right then. No, I've not been able to find it. Nobody has. No.
You turned me apart,
no chance.
Lisa.
We think it might be on a floppy disk, but we're not sure. You know, Alex, it could be anywhere. Well, for now, we're looking for a floppy disk. I'll let you know if that changes. Yeah. Fine. Okay, I'll talk later.
Steve, I'm just getting a drink of water. Can you cover me?
Please enter PIN. Code accepted. Access granted.
You're all right, love.
Is someone in here? Is anyone here?
I saw Mr. Miller in an out-of-bounds area, but he vanished. I'll have a look around and see if I can find him.
You're right, Marlon.
Please enter PIN.
Dan, it's
Code
probably
accepted.
nothing, but
Access
I'm just
granted.
gonna check something out. If you're in there, you gotta come out. Is anyone in here?
Steve, I'm leaving my desk for 15 minutes now.
I'm out. Seriously.
Steve, there's been an alarm set off. Can you go check it out?
insert token.
Please enter PIN. Code accepted. Access granted.
Girl, you're gonna need some ammo.
Please insert token. All operators are currently busy. Please try later. Please insert token.
Harvey, I've been going through more of Alex's interview tapes. I found something quite alarming that seems to have been very quickly dismissed. He says his keycard was stolen earlier on the day of the explosion. He said he tried to log it with Carla Berman. I'm not sure how frequently she leaves her office, but if you can somehow gain access, you may be able to find evidence linking her to Alex's keycard.
Listen, Mr. Miller, I know this probably has nothing to do with you, but there was an alarm that went off earlier on, so if you could just make sure to stay in the allocated areas, that would be great.
I'm not ready for our meeting yet, Mr. Miller. Can you come back later?
insert token.
Harvey, I just received an anonymous fax. Do you know where the Turing meeting room is? It seems as though Alex Dubois may have hidden some information in there which proves the Bowman Carson Group are intentionally inflating figures based around the Union Act. If you're able to find the evidence, it may help inform the public about what the truth is here. I'm sure Carla Berman may have a thing or two to say about those figures, since she's the one spreading them in her print media. Anyway, let me know what you find.
Enter PIN. Code accepted. Access granted.
What is it this time? Okay, what am I doing here? Going crazy, or is someone in here? Hello? Hey, why are you here? Come on, let's go. Leave this area now.
Mr. Miller, there's a lot of sensitive information in here. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt this time, but in the future, please, just stay out.
You alright? Hiya.
Mr. Miller? Not bad. I'm sorry, I'm busy.
Mr. Miller, quick reminder. You have a meeting in 5 minutes.
I need to get myself a drink. Hello again.
You have no new messages.
Oh, I'm gasping for a drink here.
I should be on the big screen right now. Hello?
You know what? I reckon I'm gonna play that a lot today. Not just today, probably for the rest of the week. I just love it. We need some cool good tunes.
Alright, Mr. Miller.
Next up, we've got Rust.
Please enter PIN. Code accepted. Access granted.
Hello, Mr. Miller. Please, come in and take a seat. So, I gather you've got some questions you'd like to ask me. I'll do my best to answer them. Shall we begin? He says he wasn't in the building. Well, I don't know how he'd be able to back up that claim. The police found him not too far away from here, that's true, but it was within walking distance. He could have easily got where he did in time, and there's a whole bunch of other evidence. I'm sorry, I just don't see how he thinks that's going to hold any weight. Like who? No, I don't think so. I think it's quite cut and dry. I can't imagine someone else over in the Meta Centre doing it. They like to sound like they know what they're doing, but most of them are incompetent. I know for a fact that some of them use their room number for their alarm code, for God's sake. Does that sound convincing to you? Alex was the only one who really knew what he was doing, and anyway, it's like I said, there was more evidence, wasn't there? Well, for example, the argument we had the night of the attack. Alex and I were having a heated discussion that night. I know that's somewhat anecdotal, but to me it's as good as gold in terms of evidence. Wouldn't you agree? Well, that's that then. If Alex was telling the truth, then wouldn't it be obvious? You see, that's the problem, isn't it? I understand that we need to take everyone's story into account, but there's an inherent risk with listening to the story of a desperate man. He'll say anything to try and escape justice, and people like you are duty-bound to listen to him. I don't know what I'd do if I spoke to him again. I don't think I'd be able to keep my cool. It must be an awkward position you're in, having to research such a terrible person. But you must have an opinion on the matter. His actions sparked the debate over the Union Act, defined our jobs. You may not be picking sides, but you must have an opinion. Well, you're in a privileged position being able to disconnect yourself from it all. I wish all the employees here were so lucky. Let's carry on, shall we? Excuse me, what? I didn't say anything about an alarm code. Oh, I'm sorry, I think I must have misspoken. Everyone in the Meta Centre is very careful with their security. I wouldn't... well, let's not dwell on that. No, it was another office. Can we please move on to a different subject, Mr. Miller? Don't you have something about my work that you'd like to ask at all? Is that what he said? That his keycard was stolen? Well, I don't think there's any way I could confirm or deny that for you, Mr. Miller. I'm not even sure what that would have to do with me. I don't believe it was stolen, so it would be futile for me to try and answer that. We were all responsible for our own key cards and security logins. Actual keys aren't used in this part of the building. It's all very cutting edge, so anything like that would have been solely down to Alex. That just seems like conjecture to me, Mr. Miller. It sounds far too convenient to say that he logged it as stolen on the day that it happened. If that's true, then where did he log it? At what time? Wouldn't security know about that? I'm sorry, but it's all a little too convenient for me.
I wish I could do more. I really do, but unless you have a point, then I can't help you with that. I really don't understand that man's mind. He's hell-bent on dragging this company's name through the mud. Out of curiosity, what was his evidence? And I suppose I hid that from the police, did I? Well, like you said, there's no evidence at all. Thank you for your honesty, at least. Did I? Few things around here probably still use keys. It's outdated if you ask me. You won't find anything in the facility that uses them, though. Our security protocol won't allow them. But I think the older areas still have the old-fashioned key and lock. No? Marlon Thornton, the cleaner, he's the only person who uses them for stock rooms and locker rooms, you know. Oh, that reminds me. If you're over at the Meta Centre later, you should take a look at the old Victorian baths. They're going to be knocked down soon, so you should take a look there before you go. No? They're just quite nice. I tell you what, I'll ask Marlon to open them up for you later on. If he's got time, then they'll be open for you when you go and have your meeting with Chance Crow. Anyway, he thinks I'm lying. That's not really news, Mr. Miller. I think anyone in the country could have told you what Alex thinks about what we do here. He has a twisted view of things. Out of curiosity, what is it he thinks is so bad about the act? Well, this is getting far-fetched, and I suppose I'm the one lying to the country. Don't answer that. I'm sorry, but I have to deal with this kind of accusation day in and day out. I guess it's an occupational necessity. No, and I don't suppose you will. The Union Act is a force for good, Mr. Miller, a force for peace and also ownership of our country. Is it going to please everybody? No, but in all honesty, what could? The protesters out there are chasing an impossible dream, and they're lining up in droves to blame everyone else for its shortcomings. But let me ask you this. You've been here all morning. Do you think we're the bad guys? Exactly. And I can't think of anything that would. Listening to Alex talk must have been convincing, I'm sure, but when you're confronted with the overwhelming evidence here at the facility, well, I'm just glad you get to see things firsthand. Well, you still have time. The courtyard is quite beautiful this time of year. You'll have to take a break at some point. I hope you have a more productive afternoon. I really do. OK, Mr. Miller, that's all I've got time for, I'm afraid. Can you please see yourself out?
Hi, I'm home.
The world is changing around us. I agree. I have no idea why you're still wearing the same clothes you were wearing in the 70s. I'm not going to change your mind on this, am I?
Molly, You'd better be in bed when I get up there.
Coop, will you talk some sense into your husband, please?
Well, I'm staying out of this one.
Right. On that note, I'll see myself out.
You and Carol still here for Sunday dinner?
Don't forget to pass that phone on to Sarah in the morning, okay?
Wouldn't miss it.
Well, Mr. Miller, thank you for being so respectful of the rules in our facility. You wouldn't believe the amount of people we have to tell to leave staff-only areas. I hope your meeting with Miss Burman was productive. Your next meeting is with Chance Crow very soon. Feel free to take a wander around in our gardens. I'll be waiting for you over in the Meta Centre when you're ready to begin.
Right. I know most people couldn't be here today as it's the weekend, but I just want to thank everybody who was able to make it in. I guess I should start by saying that we will not be intimidated. That we will not stand without a fight. The people who stand against us, they don't want change. In fact, they fear it. And they won't stop until we fear it too. I'd also have to say that...
Oh, not this again.
Yeah. Sorry. I have a letter here from Mrs. Foster. Many of you may have known her son, who was sadly lost in the attack. She writes... My son was many things to me, and to those who knew him best. A loving brother, a good friend, and someone to make you laugh when times were at their hardest. I do not know all of you the way my beloved son did, but I like to think that all the things I saw in him, you also saw on a daily basis. Aaron wasn't the only person to be taken in that blast, but he is the only one I can talk about with any certainty. And that is to say this. He died knowing that every one of his colleagues will not let his death have been in vain. That the family he raised will not live in a world devoid of the presence of his actions. That his deeds whilst alive will live on through all of us in his death. And that we would not falter to do justice to his memory. To the memories of all the families affected in this terrible time. I do not know all of you the way my beloved son did, but I think fondly of you all, and I cherish the kindness you've shown our family in our time of need. Kindest regards, Jennifer Foster. Now, if we could all bow our heads, we'll observe a moment of silence.
photo was taken the day before it all happened. How fragile a life can be. It can all shatter in an instant. Server room that held all the information. Destroyed. If only it had been that easy. Dust was caked to every surface. It was hard to see anything. There were no obvious paths to take me to where Michael had been found. Michael even doing in there? He shouldn't have been. He should have come home from work, Molly to sleep, and we should have been eating a curry on the sofa with a glass of wine, for God's sake. Looking back at where I started that night, I should have come back here to prevent it from happening. It was so close. I asked myself that 100 times. I've been through every scenario. What if things were different? What if I'd made different choices? I couldn't understand it at the time. How had it come to this? We were talking about the future. It seems so stupid now, doesn't it? There's no way I could have known. This would hopefully help me find my way a little better. Lives lost. James, he was round for dinner with Amy just 2 days before all this happened. Andrew, so much fun. What's in the basement? He'd cry out for help as Michael would pretend to be a tiger. Entire floors torn into one another. Room they said Michael was found in. Did I cause this?
No magnetic data found.
ruined. Torn. They woke up that morning, went to work and never returned. Michael's towel's still sat on the floor where he left it. I can't bear to pick it up. He should be the one doing it. I always told him to clean up after himself, but he never listened.
Data found.
Some of the security was still engaged.
Data found.
Trapped. Theirs were blown out. I pushed and clawed my way through. I had to see it. I had to see where... climbed. A nail, it tore my jumper. Can you believe it? My husband was found in the room next door, and for a split second I actually paused to care about a torn jumper. Trapped. No exit. And they said all the metal was burning hot. Did he suffer? That's the not knowing, isn't it? That's what really haunts you. The Silhouette server. Somehow it had survived the blast. The irony of it wasn't lost on me. That was Michael's lunchbox. What was it doing there? It was just out of reach. The disc was lodged in the pneumatic system. I thought about Michael, in his last moments, struggling to get to it. He knew that was the key to prevent the overheating. He had no hope of reaching the fuse box. Pulling the cartridge out took me back to that night. The deep thud. The loss of power. Loss of hope. The police say that the building was unstable. The paramedics weren't allowed in for days. Burying Michael twice was almost too much to bear.
Apparently, security is tight in the Meta Center, so your second meeting might be a little harder. Try and give yourself another hour to prepare if you have the time. Alex Dubois worked for Chance Crow, so find out what he knows.